everybody. Today we're working on a little bit of rearranging and cleaning it in the living room. You know I have a screen here where I can see you, right? Jeez. Anyway, we need the TV on something taller because of Roxy's tail up in the air all the time. Now her tail is always in the picture while we're trying to watch things. So we're putting it on this old McDonald's table, which is taller. And then we move the TV stand over here and the stereo can stay on it. And then this is where the TV is going to go back at. But there's so much dust and so much dog hair, even though we clean and clean all the time. It's crazy. I'm sure you pet owners know what I'm talking about. Are you confused, Gizzard? It comes with the table. And we're going to put the TV and the PS3 on there. And the sound bar out front like it was, and then leave the stereo on this. But his big plants are going to go on the top of this stand instead of the TV.
Hey.
What?
The biggest plant is not mine. It was collected up for you. That's the aloe plant.
Well, alright. Thank you.
Because that's the only reason why I even took it. And I told you that to begin with, but it must have slipped your mind.
Well, didn't I say the plants? Or did I say Don's plants?
Hey, you probably said his plants.
Oh, well, anyway. Back to work again.
With that other plant, though, I'm going to get pretty drastic with it and take a pair of scissors to it and start giving it a major haircut.
Yeah. Okay, now it's done, except for the other plant, which will go in that empty spot. But everything is clean. And hopefully now Roxy's tail won't be in the way when she walks around and around in circles while we're trying to watch something. And then I got Don to put my sound bar on the wall for me. So now it won't have to be on the floor getting full of dog hair. I cleaned all this up so it didn't look like a pile of junk all piled up on a table. And I've been dusting the whole house. So hopefully everything will be dust free for about 5 minutes. Thanks to the wood stove, everything is dust. And Gizzard is still checking things out, all confused. Poor Gizzard, you'll get used to it. Well, that's where Roxy will stay for the rest of her life. We tried and tried and tried to have her live in the house, but she's just way too violent. She got a hold of poor Evie. Poor Evie. There's I don't know if there's any blood or not. I hope not. But you can definitely tell where she got her. So Don is running to Family Dollar now to get a rope, not a rope, a cable for here on the porch so Tug and Evie can still go to the bathroom. Because she needed the chain. She won't like it, but her Alaskan Malamute bloodline makes it so she's violent. We can't have anybody dying. And before somebody makes a comment and says, well, you're stupid because you got an Alaskan Malamute, like that one guy did a couple months ago or whatever. We didn't just go out and pick out this dog. Don's sister had her. Evie, believe me, Evie, you'll be a lot happier with her out there. But anyway, Don's sister had her, and her landlord sold the building, and the new landlord said no pets. So she called us all upset, wanting us to take Roxy. Because it was either that, or she gets sent back to the rescue that she came from, and the rescue would put her to sleep. Because she doesn't get along with other dogs. So we tried to do a good thing, and make sure Roxy could live. And we tried our hardest to have her live in the house. And then people complained about the muzzle. And then what happened here was that we let Evie in and Roxy ran away. Well, as Don was bringing Roxy back into the house, he had to chase her with the car and catch her. As he was bringing her back into the house, before he could even had a chance to take a breath, she was trying to kill Evie. So that just won't work. And I know people are going to scream animal abuse, but we can't be having dogs killing other dogs. And his sister doesn't want us to just give her away, so she has to stay out there at that doghouse because his sister's not allowed to have her because the landlord says no. So anyway, that's the cold hard truth of it. Out there she stays because we can't have our other dogs dying. Stop crying, you'll be okay. And you'll be a lot happier too now. Just you guys don't go back there in that part of the yard. Ever. Don't ever walk back there. And you don't have to worry anymore either. So what's your opinion on the whole deal?
Well, my whole deal is, I hate doing it to her, but can't have her in here trying to tear up the other dogs. They were here first.
Yeah.
So, you know, can't just outright give her away. You can't take her back to the Humane Society where she comes from, because otherwise you're going to put her to sleep.
Yeah. And it's not animal abuse to have a dog live at the doghouse.
No, as long as they got shelter, food, water, all the basic necessities are met, it is not against the law.
Yeah.
So for those who want to call animal control because she's tied up out there, go ahead, because you're in the wrong.
Yeah, because everybody's safer with her out there.
Yep.
And she lived at a doghouse for about 2 years before we got her, when she was at your sister's.
Yeah, just like last time when somebody called on us, said, oh, she's a husky that's muzzled. Well, one, learn your breed of dogs. For two, it is not against the law to muzzle a dog.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, the animal control officer himself said he would rather see her muzzled than see her killing the other two dogs.
Yeah, and he said he would have a problem if we weren't taking the measures that we were taking.
Yeah, and he knew as soon as he walked through the door that she's an Alaskan Malamute.
Yeah.
So whoever called, well, we know who called.
Right.
But she had no idea what she was even talking about because we said over and over that she's an Alaskan Malamute.
Yeah.
And the woman called and said she was a husky.
Yeah.
But anyway, you okay? Are you sure? Well, anyway, we're going to say goodnight because the night turned to shit pretty quick. But we're going to say goodnight, and we hope you enjoyed the video and that you like, subscribe, comment, share, and you're having a good night. And we'll see you next time.